Hello and welcome back to Do No Harm. Had a bit of time today, and I really just wanted to keep playing this. So let us go back to the office of Dr. Sebastian Gladstone and see what other horrors await. Right, this is where we were, where you might have gotten Seamus killed. Local fisherman found dead near church with bite marks. Villagers complain about weather, and swimming becomes unexpectedly popular because people might be turning into fish people. Beep boop. Hello, Doctor. I can't stop thinking about eating fish straight out of the sea, but meat and vegetables make me barf. So you likely have one of the transformations. Also, our totem friend didn't mention anything special, so we probably don't have to worry about anomalies. Yes, 3 scratch marks, noted. 3 scratch marks is for the 6th. Attraction to raw seafood was black bile. So we need, what else do we need? Let's say 5 doses of this. Actually, we need to check. No known allergies. Good. Forgot about this. Mix with, let's say, just 1. So 5. Might have been this. There's a chance then that this was the rotation, and so we should be giving 1 dose of phlegm instead. 5, 1. Oops, forgot to mix. So let's see. And there we go. That's +2. Meaning that the rotation was actually this. That works as well. But right. So, with Carmen fully healed, let's just carry on. Beep boop. Okay, anger. So, just double checking, nothing special. Pupils, nothing special with the mouth. Okay. Yeah, everything else is fine. So anger. Anger would be, if I'm not mistaken, yellow bile. Yes, yellow bile. Allergies. No known allergies, so let's just give you 1 dose to test. Oops. That was a +1. So let's just test with 2. Also +1. So yeah, this is all we need. And there we go. You're good. Let's keep going. Beep boop. Wheezy all day, vomiting. With a -1 on 4 black bile. Vomiting, if I'm not mistaken, is also, yes, yellow bile. So let's test it with 3 yellow bile. And that was a +2. So we should only need to give you 1 more dose. And there you go. Beep boop. So cold sweats, I'm guessing. Right. So 3 doses of red would be -2. Something like this, maybe. Or like this. So cold sweats is black bile. So let's test you for 1 black bile. That's a +1. Okay, doesn't tell you much. Let's test with 3. That's a +2. So this is probably right. And I'll just give you another 3 doses. And there you go. Beep boop. Okay, more yellow bile because he has anger. And he's suggesting stronger doses. You have allergies to tomatoes. Nothing to do with yellow bile, so we're probably good. Then let's give you... You're suggesting... Yeah, let's test it with 6. Perfect. Beep boop. Blurred vision. Let's just... Yeah, nothing specific. Actually, yeah, let's just look at that a little better. Nothing clear. So blurred vision, if I'm mistaken, is blood. Yes. Nothing visible. No known allergies, so let's just test it with 1. That's a +1. Sure. Let's test it with 4. Okay. That'll be that. Nigel Whitfield. The number of patients with aquatic ailments seem to increase each day, and in my mind and soul, I feel a constant drench into a sinister slime of liquid abyss. As if I am sinking in an endless spiral until I hit the dark lava bottoms that are not ocean's bed any longer, but eternally and rightfully the sleepers. I must focus on the tangible matters and pressing issues in order to refrain from going mad. Thomas came by again, and I can't help him. Is that too much of a surprise? I find myself asking. I can't even help myself, wrapped in this pitch-black veil, trapped in this game for 2, forcing me to a crowd, a most unwelcome stay. I feel alone, and in the dark, and when I reach out, I'm surrounded by emptiness. Yep. Why do I not... Previous days I was given the option to to get lamp oil. Now that's gone, and I don't know why. Give me just a moment. Sorry about that. Beep boop. The child? The child. And the lamplight is in fact gone. What the? Oh dear. The candle keeps the tentacles away. Oh my. The lurker. I'll heed my words, for few have lived to tell the tale of the lurker. Okay, the time is going up. Bloody hell. Beep boop. Hello, doctor. Don't know how to describe it. Garlic and milk. Actually, if we don't know how to describe it, let's... Okay, there you go. Something right there. So that's level 1, so 7 to 9. And... Oh, sorry. Anything else? Okay, you're missing a few teeth. Sounds normal. Okay. Nothing else clearly visible. With garlic and milk. Okay, phlegm. So we should probably avoid phlegm. Or no, because she's 29. So that's a -1. Let's test with blood instead. Oh dear. That's not what I... Okay, I suppose that falls along nicely. Okay, body ache, rotten flesh. Or the 6 doses. Okay. Body ache is yellow. Or the 6. Hold up. No non-allergies. Okay. Sure, let's go with 6. 6 was +2. Maybe this. So let's just test with 1. There you go. Anger. So let's test with 2 yellow bile. Did not check for the allergies, but that worked. So I shouldn't just keep the candle on, because now I think I'm going to be having issues. Exactly. Four bile. It's a -1. Oh dear. Cold sweats. Cold sweats is black bile. It's probably something like this. So let's test with 1 black bile. Don't be rude, come on. You know better, Nicholas. Beep boop. Yeah, can't see a thing with this. Ooh. Right, so if that's the case, Phlegm, transformation level 3. Maybe for the better that I can see it. So yeah, Phlegm, meaning that I have to mix a lot of stuff. Okay. Right. So Phlegm. Oh, just a moment. Okay. How do I even... This is just going to kill the guy. Right. I messed it up. I have these. I should remember to use it. Yeah, feeling worse. No surprise. Okay, so it's low dosages. How do I treat this? Hmm. I just use 1. What do I get? 0.3. Meaning... Okay, so 1.2? That makes no sense. That was only 25% effective, that makes no sense. I'm going to guess that it's something like this. Let's do it for 3. Mix 1. Right, hold up. Be 1 blood, 3 of black, and let's assume it's this. 1, 1, 4. Okay, so 4. 4. 1, 1. Oh, I can't. Ah, empty. Yeah. I know. That's this. It helped by 1. Sure. Let's just do it again. I think that's the best I can do right now. Yeah. I tried and failed. The half measure of looking the other way did not stop this unholy design from grappling onto my soul, did not stop his escapeless stranglehold from taking firm hold of my fate. And now my fate is intertwined with the perverted dance of his black stars, and I too shall dance to their ghastly catastrophic rhythm, where I meet my demise. Yeah. Hey Doc, sorry I couldn't come by lately or bring any new equipment. I've been feeling unwell for a while, but I'm sure it's nothing serious. Didn't bother coming by to ask for your help. I got sick like this in the past as well, and no medicine helped. It just got better after a while, so hopefully it'll be the same this time. I'm sure it'll be alright before you know it. All the best, your fellow scientist, Marianne. You treacherous fool, insolent boy, a slave of arrogance. You think you made a difference? You stole an eclipse from us, and nothing more. We will find another to take your place, another to take mine. And you? You shall meet your demise soon. Do not count on the feeble light of your oath to protect you from his dark limbs forever. We shall meet again. My pathetic little pet. Your seed could have been the one to break the cycle of the sleeper of Riley. Your insignificant existence could carry a speck of importance, but no, because you chose ignorant novelty. Think you can stay neutral on this island? You think you can do no harm and live to tell the tale? I will stand watch, as I always have, and smile upon your miserable destiny. Praise Demon Sultan, my time shall come. I suppose I'm getting really close to the end? Yeah. Also, since time is not moving, I'll ignore the knocking for a moment. This creature is unbeatable and impossible to kill, its victims are never seen again. It is drawn to light like a moth to flame, but alas it cannot draw near. Predicting its arrival is possible by remaining extremely vigilant. Ability Stealth and Strength. The lurker possesses immense strength, making it an unstoppable force. Light Attraction is irresistibly drawn to. Hold up. Am I? The paranoia. And that did not trigger the time to start, okay. Using them to locate its victim. Defense. The only way to deceive the lurker when it is near is to extinguish all sources of light and use the death of another to distract it. It will take the body of the deceased and ignore everyone else. However, this does not guarantee that the lurker won't return. So did my accidental killing of that woman save me that day? I'll have to see. Ooh. Got laudanum? You'll need it today. Beep boop. Oh, it's you. I don't know what you're doing, Gregory. I'm not playing it. This is not fair at all. You're doing it on purpose. Isn't this against the Hippopotamatic Oath or something? You're establishing a monopoly by hiding your treatments. Bad doctor, you. Fine, I guess I'll have to apply to a medical school and do it the dorky way. Bah. Oh dear. Dealing with diarrhea, quite troubling. Actually, should I see anything else? Nothing visible. Let's just five black bile is a 0. So this could be it theoretically. Let's just check if it is vital. Nope. So 5 black bile should be more like this. Yeah, diarrhea. I should have listened to what he said. Diarrhea is yellow bile. So that was a waste. I just tested with one. Strawberries, pumpkin, and milk. Okay, I don't have to worry. That's a +1. Okay, no paranoia. Let's test it with 4. That's a +2. Okay, it didn't bother me, so I didn't miss anything. Beep boop. Diarrhea, so yeah, more yellow bile. Yes. Okay. They're not black. So 4 to 6. Do you... No, you don't have allergies. So let's assume 4. That was a +2. Excellent. So I should just give you one more dose. Okay, that looked... In the darkness, this looked like an eye instead of a clock. Anything in view? Don't see anything strange. But there was. The clock was going backwards. I forgot to check for that. Okay. Okay. The seeds are giving you whispers. I saw 2 scratch marks. So red blood with in 1 to 3. Let's assume it's this. Which means I should give you mix it with 1 dose of yellow bile. Perfect. And before I sign it, let's check. Clock is going fine. Nothing weird visible. Beep boop. Okay, another thing. Thirst with physical symptoms. If I'm mistaken, that was also again 4 to 6. Okay, 3 doses of blood give you a -2. Thirst, if I'm mistaken, is black bile. Yes, black bile. So this or this. So let's test. Actually, I should also check. Nothing visible, okay. So let's go with 2 doses of black bile and 1 dose of phlegm. Oh no, I don't need to mix. Actually, no, it's 4 to 6, so we'll be closer to this. Yeah, that's correct. Let's give you with 5 doses of black bile. Was it? I didn't check for allergies. Okay, physical symptom. Almost dead, so I need to be careful. And the clock is affected. Blurred vision. Yes. One black pile is a -2. Blurred vision should be something like this. You had a physical symptom that looked more like this. So it's 1 to 3. So let's assume 2. Double checking the allergies. Pumpkin. I don't have to worry. Excellent. I already took laudanum, so I don't need to do anything. It's almost day, so I'll keep this up. Beep boop. Okay, more physical symptoms. And fatigue, or... yeah. Cold sweats, maybe. So this black bile, 4 to 6 doses, no known allergies. One dose should be enough. There you go. Nothing, no other anomalies. So that'll be it. Forgot to check for the check with the magnifier. Marianne is ill, and it's not something new, just as I suspected. Bittersweet to see that at least one of my earlier deductions about this island was accurate, though I fear that this will be the only one that ends up as such. The candle protects me, though I can feel its power draining. The twisted dark limbs lurk in the shadows, waiting for me to slip. I stride onward and into the darkness. That weird inquisitive man dropped by again, too. Turns out he wants to become a doctor. What a twisted way of trying his hand at it. At least I set him on the right path, even if doing so was not exactly my intention. Regardless, maybe I should have told him that if he ever comes across a contract work on a remote island, he should best ignore it. I don't know what happened to my oil. Whatever happened to poor Captain Thomas? Oh dear. First local to apply to medical school. Huh. Local engineer Marianne ill again. Time is not going on. Okay, I'll need laudanum today again. Captain Thomas. Waves, Doctor. They never stop. Have you ever thought about that? It's all I think about. They keep rocking and rocking. The sea is never still. Isn't that maddening? And isn't what lies beneath even more so? I ask about you all the time, so I thought I'd come by. Oh dear. Come on. I don't have a cure-all, man. Oh boy, curiosity has taken a hold of me. I really want to see what happens if I do this. For science? Yep, time will tell. Beep boop. Laudanum. Okay. Human flesh? No. Hearing fish talk, swimming urge, land rejection, sleepwalking. I don't think either of these is out. Nothing weird there. Nothing weird here either. Something's taking control of them. No, no, no. Fish talk, swimming urge, land rejection. Losing memory, sea obsession. No, none of these. So it's not transformation. Lemons and milk. You are not over 56, so I don't need to worry about any allergy. Let's... Why did I not? Okay. Digestive. Use. No. So... Okay, a low dose of Vital. I feel like this is not something I can actually fix with my stuff, but let's just try, because now I'm curious. 1 dose of blood. Perfect. Okay. And I already took laudanum. Beep boop. I think I know you. Yeah, it's you. The guy with the bib. Persistent cough. Cough is phlegm, okay. 1 yellow bile is -1. That's still accurate. Oh, sorry, 1 yellow bile is -2. So if I give you 1 phlegm, let's assume 1 phlegm. No allergies? Cockroaches and dust. No allergies. That's a +2. So yeah, I'll just give you another dose. In the meantime, I don't see anything on the paintings. Eyes. No. Mouth. No. Nothing else, so. Almost healed. There we go. One last check. Nothing. Nothing. Clock is going fine. I missed my owl. Beep boop. Okay, you. Thing, nothing, nothing. Don't know how to describe it. Okay. No known allergies. Let's check. High dose? Okay, low dose. Vital? Okay, so it's digestive, low dose. Let's look at this. 1 yellow bile will be a good test. Nothing. So maybe this. Let's test 1 black bile next. Excellent. So the wheel was like this. No anomalies in view. Okay. Did not check his mouth and eyes. Beep boop. Oh, it's you, Nigel. What's that tiny candle you got there, boy? You plan on surviving the dark with that? Hehe. You know what? I won't even give you any coin anyways. Not like you may need it if you survive the dark. You'll be needing a coffin soon. Farewell. Yeah, you can piss off. This. I've never seen Thomas this bad. He seems to be losing his identity, and the deeps are sense of self. That's a weird sentence. Yet his words, they are not completely meaningless to me, which frightens me even more. That damned gravedigger came by as well. He was amused by my choices, and he seems confident that I'd be in a coffin soon. I wonder how much he knows about all this. Probably a fair bit more than we do. So let's carry on. We're nearing the 30-day mark. Dear Doc, sorry I couldn't write or come by for a while now. I'm still feeling ill, perhaps worse than the previous time, to be honest. I thought it would go away on its own again, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I fear I'm running out of options, and my condition is worsening rapidly. So, I will come by soon. And even though I feel that nothing short of a miracle could help me, who knows? All the best, your fellow scientist, Marianne. Please do come by. I want to try to help. Beep boop. And yes, today's going to be one of those days, so laudanum is... Oh, the child. Yes. The captain and the scientist are friends. Yes? Or their condition is the same? Related, I mean? Beep boop. Oh, Marianne. No, wait. Weren't you eaten? Oh dear, those pages I brought you must have done a number on me. I could swear I saw similar things like on those pages, lurking around the village. I must be seeing things, perhaps from reading too much at night? Oh, I see you have new pages there. Would you like me to clean them up? Yes, clean them, but I thought you were dead. You were eaten. So who are you? Here you go. Didn't notice the big one on the first page. Clean that up as well. Toodaloo. No. The previous doctor was the priest. My dear colleague will come to the island village of Harrington. May this tome serve you well in your endeavors to restore health and alleviate suffering. So that's why he knew exactly what to give certain people. Still worried. I'm worried that reading for too long will have something happen. A woman in the village is pregnant. It's hard to read, it's very small. Hold up. But she swears to be a virgin. That she was visited in a dream and delivered her baby today. Cassandra, she called her. The sleeper's calling is all there is. It is the day of the eclipse. I embrace my place in the cycle. Still, who are you? I thought you were killed. Wait, did the medicine change? It's changed. What the hell? Beep boop. Okay, I thought you were the cannibal. Hello, doctor, how are you? I swear I saw a dog with no legs float by. But then it just wasn't there. I'm not crazy, am I? Okay. You're talking. Let's assume it's a hallucination. The hell was that sound? So I should check you. This game has got me paranoid. Hallucinations would be on blood. No known allergies, so let's just give you one dose. Okay, excellent. Just one last check. Yep. Okay, so I should have taken laudanum. Noted. Okay. Labored breathing. Yeah, eyes are all messed up. Vital. 1 to 3. Labored breathing, phlegm. Yep, all the notes. What else? Oops. Let's assume this, and so we can mix it with one blood. That was +2. Almost healed, so let's just do that again. There. Anything else to take care of? Don't see anything. Nothing on the paintings. So you should be good. Beep boop. No. No, no, no. There you go. Okay, itching. Yeah, itching. Itching is black bile. 6 phlegm was a -2. something like this. 2 or 3. Garlic. Don't need to worry. Excuse me. So we want something like 3 yellow bile. What? Oh boy. Okay. Nothing in the eyes. Nothing in the mouth. Yeah, 3 scratches, so it's a big dose of something. Everything sounds fine. 5. Okay, so I should still be careful. 4 to 6. You don't know why you're feeling off. Oh, digestive. Okay. 4 to 6. Yeah, it was 3, right? Right. 4 to 6. Let's assume then 1 yellow bile. Actually, allergies, tomatoes. Okay, so I can't give her a low dose of black bile. Yellow bile then. Right, I forgot to mix it. It was level 1, so that was a +1. It's a level 1 transformation, yes. The real value was a 1 on this, so... Okay, let's assume then... Oh, I can't cover that. 5, okay. Let's give her 4 yellow bile and 5 blood. Excellent. So the wheel was in this shape, in this position. Yeah, still don't know. I don't know what the label there says. I'll check it next. Actually, it's a cockroach. Nothing visible here and here. No tentacles. Okay. Beep boop. Okay. I can leave the candle on. So fatigue. Yes. It's blood. Nothing wrong here. Nothing wrong here. Also, since when do I have that? Ted Gurney, I think it's the name. Anyway, blood. Allergies. Almond and onions. Okay, so I can only give you low doses. No difference. -2. Or sorry, 2. Something like this at least. Let's give you 4. Four was a +1. I'll give you 5. Actually, hold up. Yellow bile. I have two more chances. That was a +2, so it's like this. So it's still, the candle still goes out even when time has stopped. I already took laudanum, I think. Okay. Good. Received another letter from Marianne. It seems her condition is worsening. She will come by soon, though if she's right about how the medicines cannot cure her disease, I have no idea how to save her. She's been the only one that stayed true to me, perhaps the only person that I can count as a friend. What Mrs. Kenway revealed today doesn't faze my numb mind as much as it would have a week or 2 ago. It is obvious what path my predecessor chose. And the previous doctor, he looks familiar. Yes, he does. Give me just a moment. Is that the captain? Oh dear, yes. Doctor, did I visit you yesterday? I don't remember being here. I think I'm going completely insane, Doc. The waves are inside my head. My mind is drenched in with their whispers. I can't remember what they say. I shall not. They will drag me beyond the dark leagues of madness if I do. None of your medicine works. I'm losing myself, Doctor. There is not an inch within me that is dry anymore. You can help me now. I don't feel... You need to help me now. I don't feel I can take this any longer. The time is going by, yes. Panacea. Let me just check one more time. I need to take laudanum. Yep. Insanity. Yeah. So at this point, I really don't know what to do, so let's just Hail Mary it with this. Well, it says you're fully healed, despite not seeing any difference, but go on, Thomas. The voice has stopped, and I managed to cure him. Beep boop. Okay. Can I see it with this? The teeth seem fine. Eyes have pupils? No, they don't. So it's vital. 2 scratches, 1 to 3, vital. You don't know what it is? So labored breathing or whispers. Breathing seems normal, so it's probably whispers. 1 to 3, blood. Allergies, onions and lemons. Okay, I don't need to worry. Let's test 2. Forgot. Mix with 1 phlegm. Excellent. That helped. Nothing more. So let's just do that again. What was it? 2 and 1. Excellent. Today is day 28. Beep boop. Okay, small dosage. Just double checking. Nothing visible. That sounds like fatigue, so... yeah, so that would be blood medicine. Allergies to cats. And I can only give you low doses. Okay. That's strange. 1 yellow bile. One yellow bile is a +2. So let's give you 2 doses. Excellent. Beep boop. Okay, hunger. Should be black. 1 dose of blood is a -2. Something like this, I'm guessing. No known allergies. So let's test with 1 black bile. +2. Okay. Oh. 3 doses. Almost healed. That's also a +2. So yeah, this is the shape. So I just need to give you 1 more. Beep boop. You. Itching. 2. Okay. 2 doses is a -1. So that's a long range still. Itching, if I'm not mistaken, is yellow bile. No, it's black bile. Two doses -1. So that's correct. Or may be correct. Allergies. No, nothing known. So let's give you 1 dose black bile. +1. 1 dose of phlegm. Also +1. Something like this. You're feeling better, so let's give you 4 doses of black bile. And there you go. Beep boop. Itching. Okay. Itching again. Black pile. Okay. And you're saying little should be enough. Yes, one dose is a -2. Let's test with one black pile. That was a +2. So 2 doses should be all you needed. Excellent. Thomas came by today, almost a dead man walking. I did the only thing I could and used the substance that the little mute girl brought me, and somehow it worked. Thomas is better, and if I ever have the heart to leave this island, hopefully I have a way out. So I might have missed the fact that the little girl brought us this. Streets are safe again. People thank the doctor. Local priest nowhere to be found. Eclipse is coming. Oh me, oh my. So I did the Hail Mary and the Hail Mary worked. Keep the laudanum around. Okay, little girl. What next? Okay, you can leave on a boat. The priest will keep the fish at bay. Or his congregation will become fish. One or the other. Oh. It's scientist lady. Doc. Hope you received my letter. I did. Please don't feel bad if you can't help me. I mean, I've been through this before. Still, if you got anything up your sleeve, feel free to give it a shot. Right. I don't want to lose you, but I think the panacea was probably the point where I had to choose between him or her. Right. I only had one shot of it. As the candle goes out, the creature creeps in. With no light to hide me from the slithering ravenous limbs, I freeze in its inevitable fold. The cold of his archaic flesh sears my skin, and his sickly hold tightens my grip on reality becomes looser. I surrender to the pain, and before my extremities start tearing from the joints, I acknowledge each sensation in minute detail as a consequence of my regrettably precise anatomical experience. I observe the pain in silent desperation, for my mouth is covered with a sickly tentacle. As my ligaments and tendons snap one by one, my bones dislocate from their joints, and my veins burst, and my skin stretches beyond recognition to hold. And when my skin can endure no longer, my mouth hits the floor with a maddening splash. I expect to lose consciousness any second, for the blood loss should be too great, but its tentacles plug the many holes. It does this, I somehow know, so that I can experience my violent wreckage a little longer. As my consciousness finally starts to depart from my body, the little sanity I hold on to rushes and leaves first. That is when I, not feel, well, and his call from the dark depths laughs along with me. And we laugh together, through the short glimpse of that time normal people who know nothing about such violent ends of the universe would call eternity. Oh dear. That was my mistake, I left it for too long. Let's see if we can just restart the day. Be safe again. Keep the laudanum, yes. Little girl comes by. Going to hold the same drawing? Yes. And now comes Marianne. Yes. Yep, tentacles went away. This should do nothing. Yep. So this was the shot I could have given it with the Panacea. 100% yellow bile, you say? Yep. I can't give you that. Can't diagnose you with this. Okay. I'm sorry, Marianne. It's okay, Doc. I knew this day would come. Farewell. Beep boop. Okay, big pimple on the side. Hunger. Black bile. 1 to 3. Garlic and onions. Okay, nothing. Can I please? Okay. Okay. File 1 to 3. Almost healed. Good. Excellent. Clock is going okay. No visible anomalies. Nothing in when I checked him, so do not complain. Okay, good. Beep boop. And well doesn't know how to describe it. Okay. Let's see what we can see. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay. So 2 black bile is a -1. Which doesn't help me a lot. So let's test with this. So it's vital. So anywhere from here to here. Meaning let's test with 1 phlegm. Allergies, almond and water. Forgot to check for that. Okay, we can't give high dosages of blood. Almost dead. 1 phlegm was a -1. Two doses is a -1. So this isn't it. That makes no sense. You know, that makes no sense. One dose of blood. Is a +1. This is how it was. Okay, so this is the actual wheel. Okay. Beep boop. But you're not telling me what's going on. Ah, there we go. So that is... Need a little bit of light. Yellow bile, level 3. Teeth were fine. Okay, so low dose of yellow bile. That's with 1. 0.3. Okay. So again with the 1.2. Let's assume it's 1. Let's assume it's this. Meaning I should give you 1 yellow bile, 3 blood. I can give you 1 blood. 1 black, and 2 phlegm. Okay, 1, 1, 1, 2. Let's see. Hopefully this doesn't make it worse. Feel the same. So it nulled itself out, meaning that it is a +2. So let's see. Maybe something like this. Something like this. It would have been 1. No. No idea. Oh my. Okay. Let's assume 2 does this. Oops. Huh. Okay, that's curious. I didn't know that. Let's empty it. 2. 1, 2, 1. Help by 1. Yep. The little mute girl was here again, Cassandra. I enjoy her drawings more and more. They seem oddly realistic now. Yep. So, give it up for day 30. Now the police officer. Doctor. Okay, get there. Never thought I'd see this day. You're the first to keep the oath and resist the witch's temptation. And the lies of the impostor. We owe you an apology, but you have to understand. The cycle began ages ago. Perhaps back when the ocean first vomited this damn piece of land. The villagers abandoned all hope. They taught themselves to look the other way, generation after generation. We gave them hope that maybe we don't have to stand and watch in fear. So it's not over. They'll both be coming for you now. You have to flee before the eclipse arrives. I left a knife on your porch. Take it with you just in case. Run to the shore. There will be a boat waiting. Go. Save yourself. You've done more than enough. So the pragmatist in me would run away. But the curious in me wants to see what happens if I try to kill the priest. Thankfully, the game seems very apt at letting us try multiple endings. So right now, I want to see what happens. Although my mind and soul begs me to run away and to not look back for the sake of everything I held dear, I cannot bring myself to leave the people of the island to their cursed fate. I must end this vicious cycle and keep the villagers from perishing for centuries more under the calling of his loathsome master. I step out of my office and the cold darkness of the looming eclipse washes over me in the silent, hostile night. I take the knife Sheriff Cormac left me on the porch and set out to search for the priest. The streets of the village are empty and there is not a sound to be heard except the chanting in the distance. I make my way toward it, with a knife in my trembling hand and fear in my weakening heart. Before long, I arrive at a large clearing. And when I step into the clearing, they are all there. The very creatures I did my best to rid the village of, along with the few villagers who seemingly have no problem with this dreadful coexistence. I walk towards the priest as he stands among them, giving them a speech in an ancient dialect that I cannot understand. When he sees me, it is too late for him, for if I hesitate, the little conviction I hold on to may flee from me. I pierce his chest deep with my quivering knife, and before his silent demise, he smiles at me in welcoming compassion. Because yeah, you can never win in Lovecraft. The crowd suddenly starts chanting louder, almost in celebration. Before I can understand what is happening, they grab the priest's perishing body and put him on a stone block covered in dark red stains. Right. Inadvertently made a sacrifice. With his last breath, the priest speaks and rejoices. You have found the path at last, or the path has found you. No matter which, the cycle is complete once more, my prodigal kin. You will take my place as I have done so for the kin before me, and as he did for the one before him. The cycle of the lost city shall continue until the waters swallow us beneath the dark design of his stars and awaken him. Until then, the sleeper of Riley calls, and we answer. And somehow with his words, with the position I occupy in space at this precise moment, I feel my existence filled with strangely warm meaning. I fight against it, but the silent stars explode into supernovas within my soul and smother the hateful denial I try so hard to hold on to. As life leaves his eyes, the priest's smile never falters. It grows instead, leaving me in contempt of my newfound envy. I look around and realize that the creatures are on their knees, chanting for me. In their cold, glassy eyes, hidden behind this collective show of twisted reverence, I can feel a threatening imposition. I have no choice, and the truth is, I do not know what I would do if I had one. I speak the words I had heard only once in my life, yet they now echo in the dripping walls of my mind. That is not dead which can eternal lie, and with strange aeons even death may die. My heart rips into pieces as the waters rise and powerful waves crash the shores. The creatures, now my family, howl in what can only be described as a haunting symphony. I have no choice, for I can feel what awaits me if I do not comply. I will have to work my way through the cycle if I want to live another day. Tomorrow, I will have to start my new job. Soon, we shall have a new doctor in town. And as the priest of our community, I will make sure to guide them in the ways of the Great Old One, as I am expected by the watchful eyes upon me. But who knows? Maybe I can guide them towards other ends. Perhaps I can, after all, make sure I do no more harm. Sorry about that. Now let's see what happens if it's the other end. If I just flee. Let us run away. Step out of my office and the cold darkness of the looming eclipse washes over me in the silent, hostile night. I start running for the shore as panic boils in my chest. But before long I hear sickly wet slappings on cold cobblestone, following my path. When I force myself to turn around and look, they are behind me, and when I turn ahead again, they are there too. Before long they close the distance, and just as their scaled, gruesome arms are about to take me, there are footsteps approaching. It is the villagers. They stand in front of the creatures and face them, in order to save me. I want to stay and fight alongside them, but they cry for me to leave, scream that they dare not waste their sacrifice by staying here. So I do, and I leave them. When I jump on the boat, I suddenly feel a burden lifting from my soul, as I've been carrying it ever since I came here, and finally, I am free. As the villagers fight off the creatures, Thomas sets sail and we depart from the unholy shores of the island. As we sail away, the waves turn more and more aggressive, as if something from the depths of the dark waters beneath us scream for my return. But if it does, I don't hear it any longer. The calling is no more. Yay! That's as much of a win as you can ever get in any Lovecraftian setting. So it turns out, staying through the Hippocratic Oath was the way to go. That being said, I don't see... That's random. Let's just see what happens if I were to... go for day 3. Right. Okay. So there's really not much way to tell. Still. I suppose what I would have to do is just play through this and then consciously make another decision. Still. Still, I think that'll be it for today. I think I'll still play this a little longer, just to see what other ways we can play with it. But that was very interesting, very fun, and I'm glad I played through it. And I'm fairly glad I got what could amount as to a positive ending, so to speak. Just by playing it the way I initially instinctively wanted to. So yeah, to anyone who watches, thank you for doing so, and I hope you have a lovely day. Beep boop.